Let's meet again in the capital! Yeah!
You bear the surname Qin?
Are you a Qin too, General?
The world is vast. Many share the same surname. Some are born into privilege, with wealth and status from birth, while others are born into hardship, destined for poverty. And even if they manage to survive, due to the divine ship's arrival, it still means nothing. You may be a Qin, but you're an outcast. Forsaken by the gods in the great wasteland. Listen, young man, don't get ahead of yourself. You can't reach that high.
General Qin, seems you're not that welcomed here. Please let me escort you out.
Young Master.
Young Master.
Young Master.
Young Master.
Young Master.
Young Master.
Young Master. Young Master.
Young Master.
Young Master.
What's going on? Why would the people in Shanglong City bow to an outcast?
Here we are. I bid you safe travels, General Qin.
Looks like from now on, the entire city belongs to us!
When did he become close to the City Lord? And why would the City Lord share Shanglong City with the son's murderer? Has he lost hope in siding with Yankang, and now tries to appease the Spear God, Divine Thief, Poison King, and Heavenly Blade? But it doesn't matter. An old leech like him is fit only for the streets, and not in the halls of the elite. But wait. Shanglong City changed leaders. The City Lord was long replaced by the sect leader's wife. And is in fact the current City Lord now. So the entire Shanglong City is controlled by the Heavenly-Demon Sect, which explains why that outcast is highly respected by those from the sect. He must be someone who has a high status. If only the Yankang army hadn't been blocked by that divine ship, then we would have suffered another devastating blow entering the city. This revelation means that Shanglong City is no longer a place that I or the Yankang nation can dominate. This city now bears the name of Qin, but for Qin Mu.
Shanglong City is really amazing. Even the dragon pillars seem to hold amazing mystical powers. The vital energy flow within mimics patterns of martial arts moves. Not as strong as old Ma's techniques, but still, learning more never hurt anyone. Gives us a better chance when we enter the Dark Realm.
Young Sect Leader.
Senior Guardians of the Sect? What brings you two here?
The Patriarch sent a message. It's for you personally.
It's been 3 years since we parted at Yong River. They say wisdom comes with age. I'm getting old. I've seen my fate, and I have only 7 years remaining. Young Sect Leader, I hope to see you again while I still can. I look forward to your ascension.
The Patriarch has only 7 years remaining? And he's waiting for me in Yankang Nation.
I hope you decide soon whether to stay or leave.
Tell him I'll pay him a visit. After I return from the Dark Realm, I'll meet him in Yankang then.
Understood.
Hey, Mu!
The village chief has returned and is preparing for the Dark Realm. You depart tonight.
Mu. Once we enter the darkness, you must stay close to me at all times. Grandma Sir, give him the Heavenly Demon's grand tome.
Here, Mu.
It can transform into a glove. It's so light. I can barely even feel it.
Elder Cripple, hang the Imperial Disc on him.
Hey, Mu. Don't lose this Imperial Disc. It's from the Yankang Nation, eh? It's worth as much as a leg of mine.
I'll make sure to keep it safe.
Apothecary, Elder Death.
This is true dragon blood essence. Use it sparingly.
Elder Death's drawing. Looks like the 4 stone statues from our village. Will they also fly out and become real dragons? Just like the previous drawings?
Patience, you'll find out soon enough. Master Ma, grant him the Zen Master's Dharma form. Elder Mute, Butcher, please infuse him with your vital energy. Elder Blind.
With Elder Mute and Butcher's energy, I'll force open your 9 Heaven's Eye. Now you can observe the darkness at your full potential.
Shenxiao, Qingxiao, Bixiao, Danxiao, Jingxiao, Yuxiao, Langxiao, Zixiao, and Huoxiao. 9 Heaven's Eye, activate! Demons! So many of them!
Don't be afraid.
From village chief is brighter than this starstone. He's like a deity. No, wait. He's even stronger. He is a living deity.
I just knew it. The old man hasn't changed one bit.
After 400 years of dormancy, the sword god finally returns.
Now, Mu, let's get going.
Don't worry, Grandma. We'll definitely make it back safely. chasing dragons. So this is how Shanglong City... No! This is how the Heavenly Dragon Star Palace looked like?
Stay focused, Mu. It's dangerous in the darkness, so stay close.
How strange. There were lots of demons here earlier, but there's not a single one now. Look, there's a crack up ahead. Hold on, it's 4 cracks. The cracks look just like fingernails. Hold on. 4 fingernails and 5 spaces? Like the gap between fingers. That sound's coming back again. And the ground's trembling slightly, as if the earth itself is breathing. This feels like... Danger! This is the strongest sword from the past!
Mu, I entered a dark realm before from the source of the Young River. Let's head there to search for the worry-free land. 5,000 li currently lie before us, and you're a bit too slow, so I'll carry you.
That's our village! Huh? The Young River Dragon King Bones! Is this a dragon palace? The Goddess of Goddess Pass! The Sea-Eye Dragon King from Granny Temple! Why are they all out here? Where are they heading?
and demons.
Corpses? Dead deities and demons are all being resurrected? But now that they've all come back to life, where could they all be heading? Now that they've all come back to life, where could they all be heading?
To the ancient battlefield, the battleground of deities and demons. I've been there once during the daytime. Not a single deity or demon corpse is seen during the day. But at night, that's when all the corpses awaken and rise up. Then they take to the battlefield and resume fighting.
Such terrifying power! Do they fight like this every night? How long have they been fighting?
20,000 years.
What kind of hatred can fuel a war for that long? Not even death can stop them?
When on the battlefield, the death of deities and demons might also summon the ancient realm of death. Come, Mu. We must hide quickly.
Huh? A world exists even after death?
It's called the Netherworld. It's the demise of all worlds, and the final destination for all living beings after death. He's coming now.
So that old man, he comes from the Netherworld?
That man is the Lord of the Netherworld. He is an ancient and very terrifying deity. He often appears at the darkness of night to guide the departed. Just be sure to never disturb him.
The jade pendant is reacting. It seems to be showing me the way to something. Huh? Wait, it's her again. Hold on. Don't run!
The living must not pass.
It absorbs souls and memories. The lantern of the Netherworld. I apologize for any disrespect we may have caused to you, my lord. We have no intention of interfering with your duties. We only wish to find a path to the worry-free land.
You won't be able to reach the true worry-free land.
Thank you for your guidance, Lord. Mu, next time you see the Lord of the Netherworld, make sure to stay far away. He governs the law and order of the departed. As long as you don't provoke him, he won't interfere in the affairs of the living.
Why'd he say we can't reach the worry-free land? I clearly saw that shadow running into the darkness. She might be someone related to me. Or maybe she was my mother.
Don't rush. Take it slowly. The jade pendant points to the source of the Yang River, so let's just keep heading upstream. We're almost at the source of the Yang River. Stay alert. The worry-free land might appear at any moment.
You just stepped on me! Huh? Living people have broken in!
There's so many skeletons! What exactly is the worry-free land? If these bones buried in the earth are all from there, are all the people in that place dead?
That's not right. These bones still carry divine and demonic aura. They must be the bones of deities and demons.
But we don't.
Yeah, let's just take their flesh.
Then let's just take their flesh.
Good thing old Ma blessed me with a Zen Master's Dharma form. It counters all evil.
Sadly, the Dharma form can only activate itself during life-threatening dangers. It's a one-time use blessing.
Huh? But without that protection, how can we reach the source of the Young River? Oh, it's a small boat. Is that boatman actually a skeleton?
Old Sword God. My, it's been a long time.
I'd like to travel the waters by boat. To find a place called the Worry-Free Land. Is that possible?
This person knows the village chief?
But of course, money makes even ghosts fairy. But without money, you'll become the ferrying ghost yourself. No money, yet you want to ride the skeleton boat?
Then do you still have any money left to spare, my friend?
Forget it. People from our era are few and far between now. It must be fate that you and I met again here in this place. You may be aging, but you're still a bit stronger than me until now. Luckily, I'm still a few years younger than you. Guess that means I'll live a bit longer.
Hey, village chief? Who is he?
His name is Ling Jing. He's missing a ring finger on his right hand. I severed it.
Huh? So that man is your rival?
He's my rival, and a fellow practitioner. He loves to meddle in things and wander around. He's witnessed countless mysteries. You'd be surprised at what he knows. Honestly, sometimes I envy how carefree he is. He lives a more relaxed life than I do. I didn't expect him to still be so active after all these years, and yet he's made it all the way here.
Huh? Why'd all the boats stop moving now? They're not attacking us either. It's like they can't see us at all.
Indeed. Perhaps it's because you and I are on this boat. The skeletal boat has incredible power.
A hidden waterway behind the waterfall? So many deities and demons!
Don't worry. They're all sealed by a divine power, trapped within the cliff walls. They can't get out.
What on earth is this place? Can we really trust the ferryman? Can he really take us to the worry-free land?
Hard to say. But it's your jade pendant that brought us all the way here. It must be related to the worry-free land.
Realm of the Living Dead. So is that the name of this world? Wait, there's another line. Those living stay back. The dead step forward. Why did I turn into a skeleton? Huh? A village chief?
In this land, the living can die, and the dead can be reborn. This is the realm of the living dead, gentlemen. And now, please.
So life and death are reversed. This is a pretty interesting world. How strange. Even when it's already nighttime, these villagers are working. And the fog is pretty thick. How do they farm like this? Village chief? Why are they staring at us like that?
The realm of the living dead has apparently changed the rules of life and death. I assume that in their eyes, you and I are the only dead here.
Greetings to you two travelers. What brings you to our village?
Excuse me, good sir. How do we get to the worry-free land?
Just cross through the sea of fog here. Then cross a river after. You'll find the worry-free land right after that.
Thank you.
Village chief? Something about this place feels very off.
Did you notice something?
Villagers aren't human. They're demons.
But all those demons didn't attack us, did they? They gave us directions to the worry-free land instead. What could they be planning?
Is the worry-free land the domain of demons?
Don't overthink it. Demons are a cunning species. They are especially good at manipulating people. Since we've already come this far, let's uncover the truth. If the worry-free land is indeed tied to demons, we'll retreat immediately. We've managed to cross the Sea of Fog. If I remember correctly, this should be the river that he mentioned. The worry-free land is on the other side.
But is it water or fire in that river? How do we get across? A sun ship? But, hang on. That doesn't look like a sun at all. There are shards up there. What is that?
That is a broken crescent moon. This must be the moon ship.
So that's what the moon really looks like. That's odd. Shouldn't the moon ship and sun ship both be in the wasteland? Why is it in the realm of the living dead? The jade pendant has a strong reaction to it. Is that where the worry-free land is?
Well, the moon only shows up at night, which means that the moon ship can only move in the darkness. Maybe that's the reason why the worry-free land only shows itself in the darkness. Mu, the worry-free land is likely on the moon ship. And that shadow that you saw is the moon herder coming to seek you out.
The moon herder? Hey, Grandpa, let's head back.
Why not speak with her first? What if she's from your family? What if she's your mother?
What I saw wasn't a woman, but a demon.
You little liar.
That demon god that I ended up sealing in Yankang Palace used the chaos from Yankang's invasion and managed to break free from the seal. He should have been reduced to a lingering soul. But I think he entered the realm of the living dead and got his strength back. He kept trying to lure me into the darkness so that he could end up killing me. You were trying to set us up.
How impressive. Even I, who was seen much, was fooled by someone like him.
You filthy brat. The only deception here is you tricking me with that technique. I see you're looking for the worry-free land. Well, so am I. Let me put it in a way that you humans can understand. We should be helping each other. No tricks, I promise.
You're looking for it too?
How about we make a deal? Hand over the jade pendant, and I'll take you to the worry-free land.
I won't fall for your tricks.
Stop acting like you have a choice!
Where'd the demon go? What is this place?
The other shore realm, home of the heavenly demons. They call this place bliss because it is full of delights.
The demon god created this bliss realm exclusively for demons.
I know he's up to no good. Grandpa, we need to get out of here. We were pulled in by a vortex, right? So do we get out through a vortex too? How do we get out? Isn't the lotus the holy emblem of the Zen master? How could demons come from it?
This must mean that the demon god's will is incredibly strong. Strong enough to corrupt the lotus and turn it into an evil demon lotus. Once they're tainted, even Zen can't fight it. They are the 8 elite tribes of the demon race. The legions of heavenly demons. Mu, take a strand of my hair. Tie it to your wrist.
Look, the vortex! The spikes look so strange. They're not weapons. They look like teeth. What does it mean? The demon god is waiting at the exit for us to walk right into his trap? Grandpa, where are you?
Go ahead. I'll catch up with you. Move, go now! If you cross the boundary steely of this realm, you won't be bound by the laws of life and death any longer. You will get your human body back. And the demon god will lose his body. He won't be able to harm you!
Grandpa's trying to save me by holding on to the demon while I escape. He's pulling Grandpa into the vortex. Will he? No, Grandpa's strong. I'm sure he'll be fine. I need to get out of here first. I can't waste this chance. What is that place? Could it be a city? The fog, it's getting thicker. Why can't I see anything in here? There's something in the fog. Black dots the demon god scattered are heavenly demons. He wants them to take me back to him. Cinder sight! Sword skill stab! What is that?
Mu, stay back. That creature is from the Dragon Division. They have fishtails and webbed feet. They like to use poison.
Good thing Grandpa told me that in time. If not, I would have been hit by the fumes. But it took down a heavenly demon with a single strike. It must be the Grandpa's vital energy. It multiplied my power 100-fold, raising my sword technique to a mystical power level. Now I know that when I face the heavenly demons, I can put up a good fight.
There he is!
That's the multi-faced giant. Its strength is unmatched. Its head is its weakness.
Is he copying all of my moves? Huh? Even my technique?
Sword skill stab!
Sword skill stab!
The Ashura Division. They can analyze and mimic other techniques. They like to fight using thunder. Their moves echo the mystical power of the Azure Dragon.
Let's see if it can handle Old Ma's mystical power!
That winged creature is from the Garuda Division. She moves very fast, and her tail carries venom. This woman is from The Gandharva division. She moves stealthily, using sorcery.
Oh no! The demons have found me! But the fog is so thick. If I can't see them, they can't see me either. So as long as I keep moving quietly, then I can slip through. I could even turn the tables on them. Wait, a web?
Looks like that's the work of the Qin Mu division. This creature should have 8 arms. They can sense any movement through its web. And can quickly find its prey.
But doing that gives away your spot too! The demons are neither fully human, nor fully beast! They're not monsters. Nor are they insects. Such strange creatures! Quiet. Did I kill all of the demons? Ship is moving! The ship is huge! It's bigger than Shanglong City! No wonder it kicks up a storm when it moves. I'm beginning to wonder if someone like Yang Jingjing is steering the moonship. No! The wind scattered the thick fog! Revealing my position! I gotta get away! clothes. Definitely Grandpa's work. Extraordinary. This village again. This place is so strange. I should probably fly over it. Once I'm past it, I can get to the boundary Sealy. Then I can use the boat to get out. What happened to the wind under my feet? Oh no. Grandpa's hair strand is gone too.
Hey, kid. You still haven't found the worry-free land?
The only way to leave is going through this demon village.
But it looks like your grandpa was able to find it. Dying means becoming worry-free, you know?
Those things from the 8 legions of heavenly demons. I need to psych you all off. If I take one out, more will come. They're also persistent. All right. Everyone in this village is with those demons. Looks like I've got to fight my way out. Grandpa's waiting for me. Let's go. Fight your way out. No matter what, I will get out of here. Thousand Wave Flee! Eastern Sea Dawn! Demons move only in the shadows. They're gone when the sun rises, because they're afraid of sunlight. All of you cowards have a lot of nerve to face. The fire and power of my blade!
Remember, your purpose is stronger than swordplay. When your intention is strong, you can break through anything, cut through anything, and destroy anything.
End the killing! That is my purpose! Sword skill stab! Sword skill sever! Sword skill pierce!
Ignited his divine treasury. His blaze turned into sunlight. Too bad it's a false sun. He's not going to last. His vital energy is about to run out.
Don't worry. Before that happens, I'll make sure to take all of you out. The vital energy the Grandpas gave me is gone now. And my divine eye won't work. I'm completely drained.
I told you you'd run out of vital energy. Your bones must be turning into ash. You can't even hold your blade up anymore. If you try and fight me, you'll just be rushing to your death. When you're gone, don't you worry, we'll make sure to take good care of your jade pendant. We're gonna use it to find the worry-free land and slaughter everyone we see there.
You're that eager to get to that place, huh? Then let me send you there.
You're regaining vital energy by running around. How interesting. Enjoy the feeling of your soul being torn apart!
Oh no! They have my 3 souls and 7 spirits! I can't move! Immobile soul lock! Heavenly demon skill! If I can lock someone else's soul, that means I can lock mine too! I'm counting on you! Grand Tome of Heavenly Demons!
So you sealed your own soul, huh? I can't believe you used your demon skill on yourself. Wow, kid, you actually came up with a whole new way to use it. But since your soul is trapped in your body, the wounds in your soul are now bleeding heavily into your body, which means you're falling apart.
The demon blood corroded Grandpa's painting. All I have left is a Grand Tome and the Imperial Disc, but I don't know how to use a disc. The only thing I can use in battle is the Grand Tome of Heavenly Demons. Hang on, the White Tiger's energy. By using its energy, I can use my body and my weapon, which will become just as hard as steel, and be indestructible! Tiger summon! I did it!
Energy refines the body. But how did you get the White Tigers? Threads are strong enough to hold me?
Once I'm out of this realm, my power will continue to keep growing. You, however, will only end up dead again.
You sure are clever for a kid.
I managed to scare him off for now, but I'm sure he'll be back. I have to hurry. I wonder if Grandpa's in the realm right now.
You intended to use that woman's face to try and trick Mu. You must know some things about Mu's origins, then. Say it!
I see. You don't know what that boy really is, yet you raised him. That boy and I are the same. Exactly the same!
A demon that loves to manipulate, spews nothing but lies.
If you walk through the Sea of Fog, and then cross the river, you will arrive at the worry-free land.
Does it really lead to the worry-free land? That place looks to me like the capital of the realm of the living dead. Fengdu. And there's the gate. Legends like to call it the gates of the underworld. So that means the worry-free land is Fengdu?
This is Fengdu, the realm of the living dead. The living cannot enter. I see you're still alive. The likes of you shouldn't be here.
But you're not dead either.
My name is Yuxiu. I am the night patrol who catches criminals for the King of Fengdu. I have the ability to move freely between Fengdu and the Great Wasteland.
I see. So the demon god causing chaos here isn't considered wrong by the King of Fengdu. But if a living person comes here, that to you is considered criminal, correct?
The demon god will face the consequences of his actions. But if you want to leave, you will have to pay the price too.
What kind of price?
You're lucky the King of Fengdu likes you. This is his condition. After you die, your soul stays here.
Aren't the dead supposed to be managed by the Lord of the Netherworld? He is the one who keeps order among the dead. Unless he's provoked, he won't interfere with the living. Why would your king compete with the Lord of the Netherworld for the dead?
Back before darkness fell, all of the dead in the Great Wasteland belonged to Fengdu. That still holds true.
Which means Fengdu was part of the Great Wasteland before the darkness fell. The king is just like the Sun Guardian, still carrying out his duties until now.
So, have you made up your mind?
The realm of the living dead is where the living go after death. Meaning death out there means a new life here. I would just continue my life by living here. I think I'll take that chance. I agree. But first, I want you to answer some questions.
Then ask. But I may not answer your question.
Is the worry-free land in Fengdu?
It is not.
Then can you tell me where it is? Why does Mu's jade pendant react so strongly to the moonship? Is that moonship the worry-free land?
The moonship came from the worry-free land. There's a dead man that lives on that ship. Go and ask him.
A dead man? Why does a dead man live on the moonship?
So many questions, what an annoying human! How lucky he just woke up. Go and talk to him. Don't forget what you promised us. When you're dead, I'll come and get you. Don't you dare go with the Lord of the Netherworld!
How did those realms come in conflict with each other? And that dead man on the moonship goes to neither of the two places. It sounds like that song I heard.
I wonder if Grandpa's doing okay. But with the skills Grandpa has, he will come back safely. It's you again!
Leave the pendant from the worry-free land, or I'll take it after I finish you off!
As long as the boat doesn't flip, he won't interfere with us.
Why don't you use your running technique to regain vital energy? What's wrong, kid? Having a hard time recovering?
Just waiting for you to get close!
Sword skill sever!
I knew you were underwater following the boat. Detecting you was pretty easy. You practically threw yourself on my blade. Grandpa did teach me to be patient, you know. This is good treasure, but it is made of human bones. I don't want it.
Both of you will die.
You've got a lot of nerve to curse us. My grandpa's power is beyond anything you can imagine.
This moonship looks like it went through a fierce and difficult battle. Giants once fought monsters of the darkness right from this moonship. They were called moon herders, just like the sun herders. Their mission was to herd the moon and dispel the curse of darkness. Mu looks nothing like them, not in build nor in appearance. Looks like he's not a moon herder. This moon has been heavily shattered by something. Whenever it's disturbed, rocks come crashing down from it. Because of that, this ruined and damaged moonship is constantly in the way of danger. That's odd. The sound I heard earlier should have been coming from the moonship. Why can't I see anyone?
Is it me that you're looking for?
You are. You've become one with the moonship. Are you the Moon Guardian?
The Moon Guardian. The Moon Guardian. Yes, I am the Moon Guardian. I am the Moon Guardian. I am the Moon Guardian. I am the Moon Guardian.
Do you know where the worry-free land is?
But of course. All of the moons of the moon herders are forged in the worry-free land. Moon herders. Moon herders. Moon herders. Moon herders. Moon herders. Moon herders. They're all dead. They're all dead. Their bodies were shattered and broken. I was scared, so I fled. I left them all behind. I left. I left. I left!
He's lost his mind. No use asking questions.
The river's getting narrower. If it closes completely, will we be trapped in the darkness forever? Move! Grandpa, you're finally here!
We need to go.
The waterway disappeared again.
Last night, the entrance of the realm of the living dead was here. At sunrise, the entrance will be gone. And nobody knows where the realm will go to next. Mu, it's good that you kept the Fangdu coins on you.
It's just a shame. Even with a pendant guiding us, we couldn't find the worry-free land.
What your pendant sensed wasn't the worry-free land, Mu. It sends the moonship, which also comes from there. I asked people of Fangdu about it, but they said it wasn't there.
Fangdu?
That is, the capital of the realm we were in.
You won't be able to reach the true worry-free land.
The real worry-free land is likely more mysterious than the realm of the living dead. If you want to know where you came from, just wait a little longer.
The wasteland, the netherworld, and Fengdu. In the darkness, there are 3 hidden worlds. Possibly even more. If we want to find the worry-free land, it'll be more dangerous and terrifying than anything we've ever faced. I need to get stronger, so I can go further into the Dark Realm. If I do, I could find what I'm looking for. Hey, Grandpa! I want to go explore the outside world. I want to see how vast it is.
When we get to the village, we'll prepare the 9 coming-of-age trials for you.
The day has finally come. Although, the elders are so powerful, Grandpa can even survive in the darkness alone. So how am I supposed to pass the 9 trials? This is my final battle before I leave here. Bring it on!
Mu, how did you go into the darkness and come back with more energy? I wish I could do that.
I'd like to know too. When did you awaken the White Tiger energy? You've awakened 4 times now. Do you think something went wrong with your cultivation? Village Chief.
I think it's a good thing. As they say, once is good, twice is better, but more times is the best. Having 3 awakenings isn't that strange for him. More than 3 means that he can reach the Transcendence Realm. You might even awaken it more times in the future. Oh.
Grandpa, you sure know a lot about this. Since you explained it, everything makes sense.
What a smart old man. You explain things well. But this story of yours only works on Mu. How much longer can you fool all these people?
So what do you want to test me on? Is it just fighting?
Yes, I agree with Mute. Not everything is about battles and fighting.
We'll seal our divine treasuries and test your spirit embryo.
Whatever the realm may be, Mu, I won't hold back for you. Even if you beat them, there's no way you're getting past me.
Oh, you talk too much. Mu has the domineering body, which means he can beat you to a pulp.
Hey, Grandma-sa, aren't you the one who doesn't want Mu to leave the most? Huh?
The bird grows up and must now leave the nest.
Mu, are you ready for this?
Tell me the first challenge.
Hey, Mu. See that cloud over there? How about we have a race? Whoever gets to that cloud first wins. You're younger, so I'll give you a head start.
You're older, so please go first.
I'm not. You go ahead.
But you're not in the best health these days, so you should go first.
No, you go.
No, you.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go.
Just do it, or I'll cut both of you up to pieces!
Hey! Yeah! Woohoo! Woo! Mu, you've grown up. I can't even outrun you now. You better watch your step, or you might just hurt yourself, kid. See ya, Mu!
Shadow Swap. 18 empty strikes. Hey, Grandpa! A smile can make people drop their guard. You taught me that, remember?
You rascal! I taught you Shadow Swap too, you know. But you haven't thanked me for that yet. You stole my thunder instead. Where'd you learn to be so cheeky?
From a troublemaker. You taught me not to strike if there's nothing to gain.
Who's the one making trouble? Answer this! Good people get pushed around. Bad people push others around. Well, once you're out there, will you be someone good or someone bad?
Grandpa likes to be the goofy one, but right now he seems pretty serious. Grandpa, I don't want to hurt anyone, but when bad people do wrong, good people have to be even sharper than them. That's the kind of person I want to be.
Go now! Don't look back!
Help me! I'm begging you, please!
Remember, you shouldn't trust so easily.
Grandpa, why?
When did that kid return the Imperial Disc? Did he use the Shadow Swap? Hey, Mu! You passed! Just keep this up for the next challenge, too. Don't hold back on the other oldies!
Yeah, I've got this. Elder Apothecary asked me to collect 30 deadly herbs to make a powerful tonic. With no list, I could only rely on my own knowledge and figure out the exact dosage, usable parts, refining methods, and heat intensity. There were some mistakes I made along the way, but I still managed to pass. Blind Grandpa's challenge was poetry. But the other elders stopped him from doing that. Which is good, because I would have lost to him. So he challenged me in marksmanship instead. I used my divine eye on him, but there was no flow I could take advantage of. I had no choice. I had to create a flaw instead.
You rascal. 2 kinds of energies at once? That's cheating, you know. You're using your domineering body to bully me.
If you say so. How about we do another round?
But that's exactly what the domineering body does. That's where your strength is. So you've passed. Mute. Give him a hard time.
Elder Mute wanted me to refine a sword pellet out of cold iron. He used to make it even in the spirit embryo. I have to make sure I do better than him. But this sword pellet can even snuff out the forge flame. Which means I need a stronger fire. That's it! I need to build a small forge first. With my vital energy, I'll gather the forge flame, making a repeating scorch effect. I was able to refine the cold iron in the end. In the end, I even got to make a cold iron's butcher blade for myself.
That's a good blade. Hey, come on. Let's compete in blade techniques.
Butcher, your body's in half, and you've been suppressed for too long. Mu's vital energy is strong. If he gets too near you, then it'll be hard. So rely on your skill to win.
Ha! He won't be able to get near. My blade technique will keep that boy at bay.
What worries me is if you can't beat Mu, you'll get mad and destroy the house.
No blades then. Mu, let's go. Let's fight outside. Our hands can be our blades, just like when you were little.
Blade drawn, I crossed the gates, chariots moving like a storm. I stormed the Imperial Palace, clutching the Emperor's head. Huh? Ugh. Hey, Grandpa, what does this poem mean anyway?
I left the palace, only with my blade in hand. Outside, the chariots roared like cracking thunder. There were crowds that tried to block my way, even though I stormed the palace alone. And I held the Emperor's head in my hand.
Is the Emperor really that powerful? Ugh. Hey, Grandpa, I bet you're tougher than he is.
That's right. A blade drawn inside the palace is proof of my superior combat skills. It's the wild aura that makes my technique special. There's no emperor or deity out there who would get in the way of my blade.
Yeah.
But raw aura alone isn't enough. Having confidence is what truly makes you strong.
Confidence?
You need to listen. You have to sense your opponent's vital energy and how they distribute power through minimal contact. That's how you spot the flaws beneath the surface. Hey, Mu. Let me ask. If the people you love died because of you, and your enemy is there, what would you do?
Kill!
If they came at you with an entire army, how would you handle it?
I fight!
If your enemies turned out to be gods, would you back down from the fight?
No, I fight! I fight!
I can't detect any flaws. They're deeper within. Grandpa's moves are flawless. But his energy flow has inconsistencies. I see
How clever! Your vital energy is strong, but your blade technique still can't match mine. Still, you've passed the test.
Yes! All right!
All this fighting and killing isn't classy. Hey, Def, it's your turn now.
Mu, come with me.
Grandpa? The dragons don't have eyes.
I drew them both, using only mystical power. Once you give them both eyes, they will immediately come to life. But giving these dragons life isn't just about cultivation or having vital energy. You need painting skills for that. This is very impressive. Your work is as classy as ever, Def. You give your paintings life and show the wonders of nature. They're true works of art. With calligraphy and with painting, you need some insight. I've taught you a bit about imbuing paintings with soul. Today I want to see you bringing them to life and letting them both soar.
You've been learning painting from him, but they remain on paper. But his paintings actually move and leap off the page. Both are paintings, but why are they different?
Because the painters are different. That means, to bring them to life, you have to sightless dragon. Can't see how dangerous the world outside is. But even so, you still wanted to break free? You were born to soar, so live and soar! Yes, I did it! I actually brought it to life! Huh? Grandpa, why didn't you paint? Did you let me win?
No, I didn't let you win. When I was the same age as you, I wasn't as talented as you. I'm a mentor. I teach, guide, and clarify. My job is to simply teach you. Winning or losing doesn't matter here.
It's my turn. Mu, you can use everything you've learned, all right? As long as you beat me, you'll pass the test.
I want to learn from you, and the best way to do it is by sparring.
Good attitude. You have the spirit of a dragon. It shows you've fully grasped what that means. Let's see which one of us is better. Win this challenge!
8 Thunder Sound Techniques! 9 Dragons! Grandpa always taught me that my strikes need to sound like thunder for it to count. I have to use my energy to push it to the limit and make that sound. Triple Elixir Skill!
Mu's dragon form is falling apart. No, those are all a part of the dragon. Not bad, kid. You actually forced my hand there and made me defend myself. Your body awakening 4 times really made a difference. Which means you pass. Grandma, it's your turn now.
Grandma.
Mu, back when you cleared all 360 halls, that was the moment you passed my test.
Grandma!
You grew up so fast. All right, pass the village chief's test, leave Sanlao village, and go on and live the way you want to.
Time for the last trial. The next one I need to face is the toughest challenge out of all of them. Please grant me your wisdom.
Show me your sword. A sword has 4 sides. The side that's facing you reflects your own heart. One side is good, the other is evil. The side of the sword that faces your enemy shows the reflection of their own conscience. One side is good, the other is evil. Your sword is the tool you measure with, so use the sword technique to judge what is right from wrong. It's not only from yourself, but for your enemy as well. Now, I'm going to teach you the first move of my sword technique. If you master it, then that means you're past my test.
Mu, his sword technique isn't just about moves. It is bound by duty. And whoever learns it must take on the mission that the chief couldn't complete. Mu, do you think you can handle that?
I couldn't do it. But that doesn't mean he won't succeed. The head of the Heavenly-Demon Sect only has 7 years left. I'm getting old, too. I don't think I'll outlive him by much. The time has come to pass on the sword technique. My sword technique is the sword diagram. Sword diagram first move. The sword into mountains. The mastermind into hallway. A fierce general at the front lines. In the right time, place, and people.
Can we stand up to the gods?
Today the halls shine with glory. Tomorrow our swords will cross the land. The capital sings the song of the great wind. Commanding all gods to bow down in tribute. He uses the sword's light and darkness as his own brush, painting a scenery with sword energy. Any enemy that's touched by the scenery is slain by his sword energy.
But we can't even discern the moves he made. How can we expect Mu to learn it?
Grandpa once told me that there are 14 basic sword moves.
Thrust, pry, cloud, sever, chop, point, crash, hook, lift, wipe, sweep, block, intercept, flourish. All sword techniques use these 14 moves, but just in different patterns. However, the core stays the same.
First is thrust, pry is second, chop is third, and the other moves. By knowing the number of the basic moves, I can use the order of the moves to break down and memorize them. One, 4, 1, 5. 1, 3, 6, 2.
Hey.
You did well, Mu.
Did I actually do it?
You've come of age. Everything that we've taught you as you grew up are all crucial skills that you'll need to survive anywhere in the world. Cripple taught you how to run and how to stay sharp. Apothecary showed you alchemy and making cures. Blind helped you to see through illusions and how to find the truth. Mute taught you how to adapt and stay calm. Butcher gave you courage and taught you to be fearless. Deaf taught you about art and grace. Ma showed you strength and how to live with dignity. Grandma taught you wisdom and kindness. From this day forward, you have permission to leave Chanlao Village and explore on your own. Your journey to Yankang will be full of many dangers. But remember that you must walk down the path that you choose.
My own path.
Grandpas! Grandma!
Mu, people out there may be ruthless. Not like people in the Great Wasteland.
If you can't win, just run!
Or just poison them.
If anyone crosses you, cut them down!
Watch out for the pretty women.
Always be a gentleman.
Mu, stay strong.
Remember, you have the domineering body.
So what is my path? Should I do it like him? And just go by raw instinct?
Hey, puny one, come back soon!
Since practicing the thunder sound techniques, the big guy has taken on an almost zen-like aura. Like a Dharma protector from the temple. What if I get lucky and find my path, just like Shanxing did? What's this?
What do you think? Does it look real?
Uh-huh.
That day, some bandits tried to raid Zhang Village. So I ended up eating all the bandits. They were so delicious. The villagers thought it was the mountain god protecting them, so they offered cattle and sheep. It was a bit awkward to accept their tribute to me, but I ended up staying to protect them anyway.
So you chose to do good, without thinking. You'll be a Zen master soon.
No. I don't want to go bald, okay?
Yankang Nation is huge. How am I supposed to find my own path like this?
Sir! Can I carry your luggage for you? Or maybe I can cook for you while you travel? I can keep you company all the time. Please take me with you. Come on. Huh? Will you take me with you, sir? I can help you a lot. I want to experience the world, shed this beastly form, become human, and go on to find my own path.
All right then.
Oh, sir, I'll carry your luggage.
Don't bother. This bag is bigger than you.
I can do it. My tail can fit a lot of things, sir.
Huh? How do you even fit in there?
I thought the Kakara ended up with a boy who lives in the Great Wasteland, but I was mistaken. But compared to the boy, you and I are much more connected. I am the head of the Great Thunder Sound School. You are in possession of my kakara, and you learned my martial arts. This must be fate. Yankang City will change. The Great Thunder Sound School cannot stay out of this matter any longer. It's him.
In only a few days, the Heavenly Demon Sect, their elite group, and the Thunder Sound School, the best in Zen, have made moves. It feels like something big is about to happen.
Mu is headed to Yankang now. He's headed for danger.
Elder Wenyin's letter said he's waiting in the capital city of Yankang. But where's the capital? And how do I get there?
Our young sect leader comes!
Young sect leader.
Such stunning outfit! You look so amazing, sir!
Crafted by Venom Hall, using poison golden silkworms. Thousands of golden silkworms produce but a single strand of silk. This exquisite robe was woven from their golden threads, then embroidered by the young sect leader and over 100 disciples of Embroidery Hall. Thus, it is completely immune to sharp blades, fire, and water attacks, and every toxin known to man. It can even completely hide your presence.
Hide our presence? We need that when going to Yankang?
Young sect leader, you'll find out soon enough.
Isn't that a Yankang warship?
Good job, soldier. Young sect leader.
And you are?
Young sect leader. It's Windhull Master.
Oh, Windhull Master? Right! But wait, how? You're an officer in the Yankang army now?
Windhull Master now serves as Commandant in Yankang Nation's Mishi Pass. He's in charge of checking everyone passing through there. We asked him to fetch you, young sect leader.
Other people might hear us, so avoid calling me young sect leader. Just call me sir for now.
Understood.
Thank you, sir.
He sure is considerate, huh? It's just as you guys said, this isn't his first long trip. Set sail! Mountain separates the two cities. If we took the mountain path, we'd have to cross Shenduan Mountain. Young River flows from here through Yankang and into the East Sea. If we went by water, we'd have to pass through Yankang's Mishi Pass.
But the teleportation banner, doesn't it send people straight to the Great Wasteland? Why not use the banner instead to send me straight to Yankang?
There's something you might not know. Back when the Divine Oracle was delivered to Yankang Nation, 2 divine weapons were sent along with it. The weapons would stop wasteland-born outcasts like you from escaping. One is the Xuanji crossbow, which is placed in Shenduan Mountain. So whether the outcasts would travel through the mountains, or fly over, or even teleport, they'd be shot down. The other is called the Vision Mirror. It hangs on Mishi Pass's watchtower. If an outcast tries to pass, the Vision Mirror exposes them and executes them on the spot.
Oh dear, does that mean there's no way to escape from the mirror? mirror, sir?
2 centuries ago, our sect damaged 2 crossbows in Kujiling Gorge while smuggling goods. But that route's hard to find now. It's been abandoned for ages and may be unsafe. So you might as well come to Mishi Pass where I'm stationed.
The entire Yankang army is at Mishi Pass. Wouldn't that be even more dangerous?
Why isn't the boat moving?
I feel a chill up my spine. Something's getting closer.
I can sense someone watching us from the shadows. A sudden fog?
Look at that, sir! The fog has turned into peach blossoms! How magical!
Wait a minute, this song. Is it you? So you're the one who sent me to Zanlao village? Why can't I reach you now? Are you and I family? It's been 14 years already, yet why do you still remain here? Did you stay behind because you wanted to see me again? Look at me now. I'm healthy and well. I survived. You don't have to worry anymore. I'll journey to search for who I really am. And I will find the worry-free land. I will find out who you are. And I will never forget your name. Let's go.
Be careful, sir. Mishi Pass is just up ahead. We're about to enter the Vision Mirror's range.
There's something terrifying about that Vision Mirror's light. It's so scary.
There's a god's eye hidden in that mirror. That light just now. It's where its gaze lands. The vision mirror hangs over Mishi Pass's gate. That must mean we have to sneak by under the god's eye somehow and get into Mishi Pass.
How are we supposed to do that?
Don't worry about it, sir. Mishi Pass was designed by our own craft hall master. He already created a special underwater route. We can slip past the vision mirror there.
They actually let one of our masters design their gate?
He has another identity. Yankang Nation's Junior Minister of Works, Shan Yuxing. Sir, please come inside the cabin.
Let's dive!
The golden silkworm garment by embroidery and venom halls can help to mask your presence. This underwater tunnel from the craft hall adds to the success of avoiding the vision mirror scans.
Forged paths with water and move in the shadows. The craft hall is a true marvel of our sect.
That's why the Imperial Advisor always wanted to subdue the sacred sect. Not only does he want their loyal fighters, but also the superb craftsmanship of its 360 halls, so it can speed up the reform.
Stop. What's your call? Just one second to see here.
Pass! There are so many boats lined up for inspection. Tight security? Did something big happen?
Some sects that opposed the reform heard of their defeat against the Great Wasteland and ambushed the Imperial Advisor on their way back. Rumors say he got seriously injured, almost died even. The court is in chaos now. Those sects took the chance to rebel and seize territory.
Yankang's Imperial Advisor almost died? Amidst a vast army and surrounded by powerful people, how could a man favored by the gods be injured by an assassin? Unless there was a traitor.
The reform is tough. Yankang's still under siege by over 100 sects now. If our mystical power falls behind even for a bit, we lose everything we've worked for.
Yankang might be in trouble if this goes on.
Huh? If they're fighting amongst themselves, I hope we don't get dragged into it.
Sorry, sir. I can't leave Mishi Pass for too long. This is as far as I go. The road to the capital is up ahead. Perhaps you could go with the Silk and Dye Bureau.
The Silk and Dye Bureau?
They're in charge of the silk trade between the Great Wasteland and the Yankang Nation. Right now, they'll head back to the capital with goods from the Great Wasteland and to report in.
Bureau's official is one of Chubby Seven's friends.
All the boxes contain medicinal herbs. But why would they need so many?
Is it because the Imperial Advisor is hurt? It's getting dark, we should hurry. Hold on. I'm not in the Great Wasteland. This is the Yankang border. There are no divine statues, nor monsters hiding in the darkness in this place. No need to be scared of the dark.
What's that silver orb in the sky?
I believe that should be the moon. I saw a broken moon once. Back when I was on the moonship. It looked kind of like this one. And those sparkling spots next to the moon are probably stars.
A sky with a moon that's full of stars looks just like a glowing river. It's so beautiful.
I heard you could see this in the Great Wasteland before. So why is the darkness only in the Wasteland, while Yankang Nation seems just fine? Does this mean the Great Wasteland really is forsaken by heaven?
Open the gates! Let them through!
Heavenly-Demon Sect and the Great Thunder Sound School are restless.
General Qin, how is the Imperial Advisor?
No idea. His home is closed to visitors. No one's allowed to see him.
If he's in danger, Yankang won't ever be at peace. Those sects will seize any chance to cause trouble. Whatever comes, we have to be ready for it.
Wind Hall Master just sent word the young sect leader has already set off.
With the sects in turmoil, there will be disorder in the world. But if the young sect leader can handle that, the sacred sect will seize the opportunity to adapt and seek rebirth.
So that's the furnace fire? Turned the whole town into a huge forge. It's basically one giant refinery over there.
Even for metalworks, Yankang really goes all out. It's incredible.
Chubby 7 said Taoist and mystical arts greatly improved after the Imperial Advisor initiated his reforms. And it looks like that's true. Hold on. Using mystical powers in daily life? Isn't that the way of the sage from the Grand Tome of Heavenly Demons?
What's the way of the sage?
The way of the sage is no different from common people's daily life. Unusual deeds are heresy. Acting within one's nature and going with the natural flow is its way. Grandma said this is the main point of the sacred canon. It's also the foundation where the holy sect is built on.
But what does that mean exactly?
It means that any Taoist arts, whether divine, demonic, or Zen, that cannot serve the people and cause more harm is heresy. Only what's accepted and commonly used is the true path.
What's this Taoist arts used in daily life? Does it teach you to disregard gods and demons?
It's probably like the mystical power of the 360 halls. When there's a drought, Rain Hall brings rain for the farmers. And during floods, Craft Hall builds the dams and canals. Techniques applicable to everyday life are the things that most people truly need. Not a narrow path of cultivation that only allows a select few to grow stronger and become gods or demons.
You mean the true path is the one that serves the daily needs of the people?
The way of the sage was created by the Imperial Advisor of Yankang. Could he be with the Holy Sect too?
If the bodies continue piling up, a plague could break out. Gather a team to help out. We'll move all the bodies to Mount Baishui for burial. Yes, sir.
What happened to Dijiang County? Why so many deaths all at once?
These bodies drifted down here from upstream, ma'am. They were most likely flood victims, carried to Dijiang County, that were blocked by the dam.
If these bodies really did drown, then they should be bloated by now. But when I look at them, the bodies are stiff and tight.
That's strange. There's so many bodies here, but I don't smell anything weird from them at all. Turning bodies into corpses. The Immortal Corpse Sect! We're under attack! Warn the County Magistrate!
Here's your county magistrate. Yankang's Imperial Advisor uses the Emperor to command all sects. He keeps defying the Divine Oracle. The Yijang County Magistrate was willing to be his spy and act as an accomplice to his deeds. He deserves death. Corpse Sect? Another rebellious sect?
But he's just rebelling. There's no need to kill innocent county folk.
The Immortal Corpse Sect attacks with the use of corpses.
Corpses? Sir, do you think they plan to massacre the city, then control everyone's corpses to attack?
Then what did say? There are people far more ruthless compared to those from the Great Wasteland. Seal off Yijang County. Do not let anyone escape.
Understood, sect leader.
Corpses are tough like spirit soldiers. Normal weapons don't affect them. We can't hold Yijang County.
Who on earth is this boy? He actually saved someone from me.
We must wait for Lijiu Prefecture's aid. Thank you so much for your help, Qin. If we meet again someday, I will repay your kindness.
Junyan Cannon, ready!
Ready the Junyan Cannon!
We need to get out of here. Pulling her, ride the wind.
I will not let you slip away!
What? So the butcher's knife works against them!
The talismans and the flying corpses are broken? These flying corpses have unique physical resilience. They can match warriors with indestructible physiques. Could he be a master from the Yankang dynasty? If he gets away, he'll ruin everything we planned.
You're incredible, sir!
Vital energy. It's almost the same as Shenqing Er's. He's a 7-star mystical practitioner. That's 3 realms above me. Corpse venom!
Impressive. You fought my flying corpses up close and didn't get a single scratch. You see, if you actually got hurt, then the corpse venom would enter your body. Through the open wound, you'd start to feel sick. Your blood would start to thicken. Your muscles would stiffen up until your mind fades and scatters into nothingness.
Until you turn into a mindless shell just like them!
It shall be your honor to serve the Immortal Corpse Sect!
Uses a sword control technique to make the papers fly. The mystical practitioners can make the thin sheets of paper slice through metal like sharp blades. I can't get close to him. I need to catch him off guard somehow.
There's a stench of sulfur with blood in the air. Be careful, sir. These talismans aren't like the ones from before.
Their sect turns bodies into corpses and paints talisman sigils with human blood. He controls corpses to fight with combat techniques, uses sword control to control the talismans, and draws sigils with magic arts. He used all 3 different schools at once! Freeze! Blast! The exploding rune contains mystical power. Once it detonates, it will harm the body and shatter the 3 souls and 7 spirits. How are you still standing without a scratch? What a shame. In case something happened, I secretly used a binding rune to lock your soul and form in place. So just be patient, boy. You'll be part of my army soon enough. That pattern and design belongs to one of Yankang Imperial Court's first-rank official swords, one of the best spirit weapons in the world. It seems that you're pretty close to the Yankang Imperial Court, huh?
This is bad. These people controlling corpses are opposing the Yankang Imperial Court.
Heaven has blessed our sect! If such an exquisite treasure is in my hands, the court shall be utterly disgraced, and my status within the sect will definitely rise. Huh? That's impossible! The binding rune I placed didn't work on him at all!
Plan to use the tutor sword to escape?
Village chief said, Yankang's 16 swords have a special ability. When you're within a certain range, channel vital energy into the scabbard. And the sword will return straight to its sheath.
You sheathed the sword to launch a surprise attack. You're sharper than a fox, sir.
Hear me, disciples of the immortal corpse. A survivor has slipped away and is heading towards Mount Baisui. Search the entire mountain. Don't let him get away!
Understood, young
He's here!
Young Sect Leader! Young Sect Leader!
Young Sect Leader!
Young Sect Leader!
Young Sect Leader!
Did you see where the young sect leader went?
No, we haven't, sir.
Split up! Look for him!
Young Sect Leader! Young Sect Leader! Young Sect Leader!
Young Sect Leader!
Are these our disciples? So they were all taken down by a single throat-slashing strike. I'm sure that young man did it. Young Sect Leader. Young Sect Leader? Huh? Amongst our new disciples, he was the one with the most talent. Yet he couldn't stand a strike from that man, too. It resembles the corpse manipulation technique. Could it be?
Young Sect leader! Young Sect leader?
Huh. The young sect leader's shadow disappeared. This is the demonic shadow illusion. So that young man's from the Heavenly-Demon Sect. That's why my binding room didn't work on him. He used the Heavenly Demon skill to shield his soul. This is bad. If people find out that he escaped from my grasp, which resulted in the death of the young sect leader and many other disciples. Who knows what the sect leader might do to me?
Senior Master Shao, this is bad! Our young sect leader and the other disciples!
If the Heavenly Demon Sect can wear someone's shadow, they can wear someone's skin too. The skin created by the Heavenly Demon skill will definitely have red lines on it. The man didn't disguise himself? Fine then. Erase the evidence and destroy the bodies. Then I'll kill him and take the official sword. At least no one will ever know what happened today. Red Matron Beetle, I've nurtured you with my own flesh for years. I think it's about time you paid me back. The young sect leader's body has no shadow, though. That's strong enough evidence to clear my name, and pin all these crimes on that young man instead. If the sect leader still wants to blame me, then his position might as well be mine. Young man from the Heavenly-Demon Sect, even if you run all the way to the Netherworld, you can't escape the Red Matron Beetle.
So that's Yankang's son?
That's strange. Why is there a red cloud behind us?
Corpse beetles! I've seen a lot of beetles at Elder Apothecary's place, and the red corpse beetles are the rarest. If you get bitten by one, more than skin and bones being torn apart, what's truly terrifying is... track us using our scent or other clues he gets his hands on. There's no escaping him. We have to take him out.
Interesting. The red matron beetle has eyes on the target. Your time is up, boy!
Something's up ahead! Stay sharp, man! Arms up to ready!
Anyone approaching me just now? Who is this one-armed old man? Huh?
That's a sword technique? It looks just like a setting sun. Even all the Red Corpse beetles were wiped out in a flash. The person in that carriage must be someone powerful. Thank you for your help.
This is the prefect.
Young man, where are you from?
Yicheng County, ma'am. The Immortal Corpse Sect seized it. I had no choice but to escape.
I'm sure that your escape was anything but easy. I'm the prefect of Lizhou, Yuxiu. The attack on Dijiang County happened under my watch. I am to blame for this. Lizhou Prefecture is now sending troops to Dijiang. A tough battle is coming. Tell me, young man, what do you plan to do next?
I'm not sure how, but I want to go to the capital.
There's a Jiangling courier coach coming up ahead. Take this travel pass. You can catch a ride to the capital with it. My brother Yuxiu works as an official there. Just tell him that I recommended you. Hope that we meet again someday.
Thank you, Miss Chui. So Yankang has its fair share of good and bad officials.
Poor thing. He already lost everything at such a young age. He might be the only survivor from Dijiang County right now.
Who are you? How dare you crush our sect's red corpse beetle? Say your prayers. Who are you? Please spare me!
I've faced plenty of villains in my life, so I am sure that you are one. I could end you right now, but because of something long ago, if you put down your weapon, I can perhaps spare you instead. But if you keep pushing your luck...
Thank you, Elder. I won't forget this. Curse that man. Good thing I reacted fast. Any skill can save your life if you master it. If you can't win, just drop to your knees. But still, he killed the red corpse beetle I spent years refining. That boy from the Heavenly-Demon Sect won't get away!
An earth element herb, harmless to people, but toxic to insects. That's why it's also called the myriad insect bane.
Looking for these common herbs.
They may be common, but when combined with Scholar Yin herb, it turns into a miracle elixir.
Miracle elixir?
Red corpse beetles are highly poisonous, especially the red matron. It's deadlier. What I'm making is a medicine that can boost a beetle's poison by 100-fold.
Wouldn't that make them deadlier?